Welcome to Facts TV News, where everything is true. Man killed in crash with soldiers on patrol in Kingston. A motorist was killed and two Jamaica Defence Force JDF soldiers were injured in a crash along Upper Elliston Road in Kingston on Friday night. In a statement, the JCF said it is collaborating with the police and other partners to ascertain the circumstances surrounding the collision. The Army explained that the soldiers in a service vehicle were carrying out patrol duties along the roadway when the accident occurred. It happened around 11:23 p.m. The JDF stated that the driver of the civilian motor car was immediately transported to the Kingston Public Hospital for treatment, where he succumbed to his injuries sustained in the accident. It said two JDF service members were injured in the accident and were also transported to hospital for treatment. The Army has expressed condolences to the family of the deceased motorists. The JDF is encouraging all road users to practice safe driving and observe the rules of the road, especially as the country approaches the festive season. Man dies after motor vehicle collision with truck in Clarendon. A motorcyclist died after he collided with a stationary truck on the Sandy Bay Main Road in Clarendon on Friday night. His identity has not yet been ascertained. A police report said the man was traveling on a motorcycle when, upon reaching the intersection of the Old Toll Road and the Sandy Bay Main Road, he slammed into the left rear side of the truck. Parked in the dark spot, police said the man died on the spot. Motorcyclist killed in Mandeville crash. A motorcyclist died as a result of injuries he sustained in a crash on Caledonia Road in Mandeville on Friday night. Police named the deceased as Tamara Thomas, 21, a resident of Comfort District in Manchester. A police report said about 11:20 p.m., Thomas was driving a motorcycle in the vicinity of Gulfview Drive when he attempted to overtake a motor car which was turning right. He collided with the vehicle and was flung from the motorcycle upon impact. Thomas was taken to the nearby Mandeville Regional Hospital, where he died while undergoing treatment. Leoda stays in jail for Christmas. Leoda Bradshaw and co-accused Roland Balford, who were implicated in the murder of parliamentarian Philip Poswell, 10-month-old daughter and her mother, will be spending Christmas behind bars. This comes after a Supreme Court judge on Friday ordered that they be remanded until March 6, pending the submission of a number of outstanding documents from the prosecution. Bradshaw and Balfour stood there before the presiding judge, Justice Finette Graham Allen, when they were remanded. During the proceedings, prosecutor Andrea Martin-Swiby indicated that the outstanding documents include the forensic material and certificate as well as statements from investigators. Justice Graham Allen ordered that on or before January 31st, the statements from investigators should be submitted. The forensic material and certificate were ordered to be submitted on or before February 29. Motorcyclist killed in St. Elizabeth crash identified. Police have named two motorcyclists who died after they collided on the Ballards Valley Main Road in St. Elizabeth on Friday morning. They are Kimwa Hibbert, 24, a resident of Plowden District in Manchester, and Odain Swiby, 35, a resident of Ridge District in St. Elizabeth. A police report said about 6:10 a.m., the men were traveling in opposite directions when they failed to keep left and collided. They were both flung from their motorcycles upon impact. The injured men were taken to the Black River Hospital, where they were pronounced dead. 93-year-old woman perishes in Westmoreland house fire. A 93-year-old woman perishes in a house fire in Cold Spring, Westmoreland on Thursday night. She has been identified as Violet Reed, otherwise called Miss Five, from the community. Her son, Ladrick Reed, who resides in close proximity to her, recounted the shocking moment he discovered that his mom's house was on fire. Me lie down there and me hear prop prop, and me just open up the window and look, and a fire that me see tall come up from the sky, the distraught 54-year-old told reporters. And me look after her, and me bathe her, I cook her dinner, and I give her about 5:15 p.m. and me visit her back about 5 minutes to 7. Me leave her and go down on my yard, just a short distance away, he added. He said he's unaware of the cause of the fire that engulfed the 5-bedroom dwelling and is struggling to cope. It's not easy. When you open the window and you see your mother's house on fire, you have to be like a man like Job to see your mother under fire and keep standing. I don't eat or drink from morning. I am still where the fire happened, he stated. Her cousin Esther De Sousa described her as a jovial and easygoing person. It is sad to know she gone this step away, a distraught cousin stated. Meanwhile, councillor candidate for the Cornwall Mountain Division, Abigail Malcolm, is calling for a fire station in the Darliston community. Never in my wildest dream would I have thought of this. We need more fire units in the parish. The hydrants are too far away. If we had a fire unit in Darliston, we could have saved her, she stressed, sending out condolences to the family. Fear grips Westmoreland amid space of robberies murders. Amid a space of robberies and murders in Westmoreland this week, business owners have locked their establishments early in fear for their lives. They are also pressing Member of Parliament for Westmoreland Western, Moreland Wilson, to appeal for a state of public emergency. When reporters visited Little London community on Friday afternoon, it was a ghost town. Many businesses were closed while others were selling through a grill or window, peeking out to see if danger is lurking. We're all living in fear. Yesterday they robbed in Little London, and everyone's scrambling to go home. Today, now is the same. Every shop closed, everybody living in fear, he argued. Meanwhile, Wilson said there have been an uptick in criminal activities in his constituency, and citizens and business owners have expressed that they are fearful. What we have seen is that there is a growing cry for the imposition of the state of public emergency SOE in Westmoreland, in particularly Westmoreland Western, he noted. Reports are that on Wednesday, 3 bars and 1 supermarket was robbed in Little London area. The criminals continued their act on Thursday, where a supermarket was robbed in Negril. In the past few days, there's an unprecedented spate of robberies taking place in the constituency of Westmoreland Western. In fact, all 5 divisions have been suffering from this form of activity by these hoodlums. Just an hour or two ago, I got more reports that there have been a series of robberies taking place in the space heading towards Negril, Orange Hill in particular, Wilson explained. Wilson noted that livelihoods are being affected. The reports I'm getting are truly disturbing. Over 20 individuals in several vehicles are going into communities and going after robbing persons. It is something that as we as citizens want, we are fearful. Several persons have indicated that their usual activities have been impacted, Wilson said, adding that criminals tend to strike during the festive season. Coming onto Christmas, we have always seen an uptick in crime. This state of emergency, we have had it in the past during this period and it has helped. So I think at this moment, it is just appropriate for us to speak with the Minister of National Security, look at what assets and deploy it in the constituency of Westmoreland, he noted. In commenting on the issue, Deputy Superintendent of Police DSP in charge of operations in Westmoreland Police Division, Adrian Hamilton, told reporters that they are working overtime to cut down these criminals. In the last quarter of this year, we have seen an uptick in incidents of robbery and breaking in Westmoreland Division. Since Monday, we have seen robberies affecting the area of Rome, Grange Hill, Little London, and Negril. We are aware that there is a syndicate of criminals, some from within the parish, some from outside, who have formed an alliance and are being behind the latest surge, DSP explained. They have employed various tactics, he said, to carry out their criminal activities, including false prank call to the police, trying to divert the cops to other areas to take them off their tail, and robbing unsuspecting persons of their motor vehicles and then using them to commit further robberies. The last 2 incidents, one in Burn Savannah Frome and one in Burnton, unfortunately, resulted in the murder of 2 individuals, he cried. Hamilton said the police is tracking the activities of these criminals and have ramped up and diversified their deployment tactics. It's only a matter of time before we crush this latest surge, which is being committed by greedy, reckless terrorists who are hell-bent on creating mayhem. I want to assure the residents and citizens of Westmoreland that we will not rest until this is accomplished, he assured. On Wednesday night, gunmen killed taxi operator Romy Taylor in Burn Savannah and robbed him of a grey 2011 Toyota Voxy motor car. The gunmen then proceeded to use the same stolen Voxy to carry out a robbery and subsequently murder of disc jockey DJ Mary Barnes in Little London an hour later. Please remember to subscribe, like, share, and click the notification bell.